Now, we already know about most of measles' symptoms: fever, conjunctivitis, cough, Koplik spots, etc., etc., etc. There's one symptom that we all seem to forget about. Pun intended. Immune amnesia. Let's start with how measles actually gets into the body in the first place.
When an infected person coughs or sneezes, small droplets are released containing the virus. When a healthy person breathes this in, measles can enter their lungs. Once in the lungs, measles cells infect the alveolar macrophages. These possess a membrane glycoprotein known as SLAM, signaling lymphocytic activation molecule, which is a high-affinity cellular receptor for measles, allowing measles to bind to the plasma membrane, avoid phagocytes, which engulf unknown pathogens, and release its genome directly into the cytoplasm to start replicating. Macrophages are then forced to carry copies of the virus to the nearest lymph node. Why the lymph nodes? Memory cells. Memory T and B cells, as the name suggests, remember information of how to fight diseases the body has experienced before. They're essentially the seasoned, experienced general of your immune army that knows exactly how to protect you. This is precisely why measles targets them. Memory cells have SLAM surface receptors as well, meaning measles can infect memory cells and begin budding new cells off of them. As the virus spreads, memory cells are destroyed and the patient's T and B cell count plummets. However, shortly after this, memory cells return. Unfortunately, they don't actually remember much. In particular, they only remember measles. This means the affected patient is functionally immune to measles, but is extremely vulnerable to all secondary infections. Other diseases can be deadly to a patient recovering from immune amnesia, and this effect lasts for an average of 27 months, but can last up to 3 years, and up to 5 years for children, because their immune systems have essentially been reset to that of an infant. Those recovering need to be revaccinated against all common diseases and keep themselves away from possible infections as their immune systems rebuild themselves. Thankfully, this terrifying ordeal is avoidable through simply staying up to date on measles vaccinations.